So all the shamans basically become warlocks at this point. And that's kind of the magic of the Horde now. None of the shamans have any power because all the elders turned their things on it. Even Drakthar, who becomes Thrall's mentor way later, who's the one that finds shamanism again and brings it back to the Horde with the help of Thrall. This is way later, like after Warcraft 2 and stuff. But shamanism's left the Horde. The Horde has become bloodthirsty, and this is the Horde that ransacks Azeroth. But before that, they all drink the blood of Manaroth and ransack the Draenei. All the Draenei get killed. The main cities. Velen escapes. The leader of the Draenei escapes and hides. This pisses off Kil'jaeden because there's no more Draenei to kill, apparently, except for the ones that are hiding. And he's like, fuck you, Gul'dan, what the hell? And Gul'dan's pissed because he couldn't please Kil'jaeden, so he's not going to get all the power he wants. Kil'jaeden kind of abandons it all, and there's just an effed up Outland right now. An effed up Draenor. Gul'dan doesn't know what to do. The orcs, all the clans are kind of turning on each other because all the land's tainted now. They can't grow food. Most of the animals are dying. They can't hunt food. It's really hard to find fresh water, and they're all warring with each other now. The clans, they're kind of, it's not an all-out war, but no one's really friends anymore. They've kind of kept themselves. The Horde is ununited at this point. Gul'dan doesn't know what to do. Meanwhile, this guy Medivh, who is the bird guy in Warcraft 3, but he's also in the previous Warcrafts, obviously in the first one because he starts it all. He shows up to Gul'dan in a dream and says that there's this world Azeroth. It's got lots of humans to kill. It's got this race humans. You're going to love to kill them, and I know you're bloodthirsty. It's also got fruitful lands. You can grow shit, lots of animals to hunt. It's awesome. Come on down. Come on down to Azeroth. Murder us. Why is Medivh doing this? It's really Sargeras kind of puppeteering Medivh. That's in another book. You can get it in the Warcraft archive. This has 4 books in it, 4 stories in it. The one I'm talking about is The Last Guardian, and it's kind of the story of Medivh and why he brought the orcs, the demon-tainted orcs, to Azeroth to kill all the humans. It's really Sargeras possessing him. I won't give it away. I'll give it away in another 101 I do about Medivh, and probably this book, The Last Guardian. But Sargeras is basically controlling him, and he tells Gul'dan to build this portal, this dark portal, which is the dark portal that everyone knows from Warcraft. It's on the title screen, or it was before all the expansion packs. I don't know what the title screen looks like now. But it's that dark portal that you go into to enter the world of Warcraft. That's what the orcs came through. This is the building of it, was Medivh telling Gul'dan. So Gul'dan, with the help of the Shadow Council and the help of Medivh, construct this dark portal, which is the portal from Draenor to Azeroth. They build it, Medivh's powers activate it. Medivh being this super powerful human mage, possessed by Sargeras, basically. And then Gul'dan reunites all the clans again. He's like, this guy Medivh came to me, we're building this dark portal. Everyone, get together, build it. This kind of brings them all back together. While they're building the dark portal, everyone's working together again for a greater cause. They're all going to go to this awesome freaking land where they can murder whatever they want, and they're all still, like, bloodthirsty and tainted by demons, so of course they want to murder. They eventually open the dark portal. Everybody pours through, and that's the beginning of Warcraft, basically. That's Warcraft 1. Is the orcs versus humans. The orcs enter Azeroth and fight all the humans. Kind of my ending to like what happened to everybody. I won't do everybody. But Durtan's clan, who was not really trusted by Gul'dan because of them not drinking the blood of Manaroth and stuff, and Durtan being hesitant to kill all the Draenei the entire time, the Frostwolf clan gets exiled, which is a good thing, because they're not part of all the slaughter. And they eventually, Durtan can live in the, I forget where he lives, in the mountains somewhere. I think in the Arathi Highlands. they bore Thrall, who is the savior of the Horde. He fulfills the prophecy of the Doomhammer, which I'll talk about when I talk about Thrall in another video. But he saves the Horde, brings them back to shamanism, tries to, detach himself from the demon taint and bring them back to a cohesive, peaceful unit. Doomhammer becomes leader of the Horde. He's trying to do the same thing, though. He's not the bad leader of the Horde. He never drank the blood. But he eventually kills Blackhand when Gul'dan is out of power for a while. For an unnamed reason. I'll reveal that later probably too. He becomes the leader of the Horde during Warcraft 2. Between Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3, Thrall becomes leader of the Horde after being enslaved. And gets the Doomhammer because Doomhammer dies, basically. But that's it. That's how the orcs, that's the origin of the Draenei. That's why the Draenei and the orcs aren't friends. That's how the orcs left their town and came to Azeroth. In Warcraft 2, in the expansion for Warcraft 2, they kind of got driven back to Outland, and Ner'zhul kind of comes back into it, becomes like the main bad guy in that. That is the Tides of Darkness is Warcraft 2, and Beyond the Dark Portal is kind of the expansion pack of Warcraft 2. These are like the novelizations of it. It's really good if you want to know the whole story of it. This is the humans fighting the orcs and pushing them back into the Dark Portal in Warcraft 2, and this is kind of the battle on the other side of the Dark Portal back on Draenei in the expansion pack for Warcraft 2, called Beyond the Dark Portal because they go back in. But there's a lot I skipped. There's a lot of people in here that I didn't mention. Rise of the Horde, written by Christie Golden. She also wrote Lord of the Clans, which is Thrall's story, basically. Thrall's biography. You can find it in the archive or in the individual book, Lord of the Clans. Check that out if you can. But other than that, if you want to know more in depth, read the book. There's a lot more about just the politics of... I skimmed over it really fast, but like just the struggles, and it's really well written, like emotionally well written. Like, it was just like, I couldn't believe how into it I was. Just the politics of how hard it was for Durtan to kill all the Draenei, how he didn't want to fight him. He eventually killed Rastalin, who's the guy who saved him from the orcs when him and Doomhammer were kids. Like, when they were attacking the city, him and Rastalin got in a showdown, and it happened. Like, Durtan had to put him down. Big stuff like that happens. Like, the characters are way more developed than I've skimmed over here. I'm just trying to give a brief history of Warcraft, but read these books. Like, I love them. Like, I haven't played World of Warcraft in so long, and I haven't played Warcraft 1 or 2 ever. But I know the whole history, and that's what I fell in love with. I haven't played World of Warcraft in over like 3 or 4 years. But I follow the lore, and like, it's exciting because even with the new Wrath of the Lich King expansion pack, there's this whole War of the Ancients archive. I don't have it with me right here. I think it's in my car. This War of the Ancients that was written has to do with the dragon aspects, and now the dragon aspects are implemented into the game because of this guy Richard Knack, who was the author of Day of the Dragon. Now the dragon aspects are like a huge part of Warcraft lore, and where do they come from? We'll read the books to find out, but they're just in there now. But anyways, that was Warcraft 101. I plan to do more of these. I don't know, Origin of the Orcs, check it out. Origin of Draenei. The Rise of the Horde. Thanks for watching. Comments, subscribe please, and do more video game videos and Warcraft 101s and whatever. Thanks. Bye.